What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Let's get to that 100K. We've just passed 86,000, so thank you for all the subs. If you're not subbed, I hope to earn your subscription today. Some more Pioneer Masters. Apparently, there's going to be an Arena Open of Pioneer Masters, so some extra reason to practice this over Foundations. There's also another Arena Direct Win-A-Box event of Bloomborough coming up tomorrow as of this recording. So that'll be on December 27th that goes up. So lots of good stuff. Anyways, we've got our pack here with a Catacomb Sifter, a Silk Wrap, a Treasure Cruise. I'm going to first pick Silk Wrap over Sifter just because it is individual color as opposed to two. Ooh, we're going to get past a Dictate of Erebos. This card is kind of nasty. 5 mana enchantment, flash. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent sacks a creature of their choice. So very nice card. A little bit expensive, but the flash can often get people. And yeah, it makes it really hard for your opponent to do too much. So this is the week two, not week two. This is sheet 2, I guess, bonus sheet number 2 of Pioneer Masters, where they have taken out the majority of the Planeswalkers and have thus added quote-unquote spells, whatever that means, right? So instants and sorceries, like this Natural State, for example, was not in last week. It is in this week. Besides this Dictate of Erebos, what is there? Guild Summit for the Gate deck, Rimrock Knight for the red deck, Angler, Mangler, Nemesis, Rhino. Going to take the Dictate and hope we can get some good stuff to combo with that. This pack doesn't look particularly good for me, having taken a black and a white card to start. I mean, I do legit think Rimrock Knight is the best card in this pack. Is it what do we want to be taking, though? Red-black is, I think, the winningest color combination, according to the mathologists, you know, the 17 landers. I guess we could take this. That's fine. If it's the best card in the pack anyways. Seems all right. Okay, now we're getting a Gore Clan Rampager, Tomebound Lich, Philology Archaeologist, Essence Scatter. That is a lot of good blue-black stuff. Dang it. Wow, that's a tough pick. I would really like to play the Dictate of Erebos if possible. I mean, I think I might take Archaeologist here and try to wheel one of these blue or black cards, because this also digs for the Dictate. Seems right to me, honestly. Oh, there's a Dreadbore here. We probably want to take that one. A couple of okay white cards. I mean, all of these white cards are okay, but I think Dreadbore makes more sense. The Rimrock Knight's not going to make too much sense in Grixis, perhaps, because this is meant more for the aggro decks, of course. We could be like some Grixis control, perhaps. Starfield of Nyx is also really, really cool. You know what we could do? We could have a little fun. What is the exact wording on this? Beginning of your upkeep, you may return target enchantment from your graveyard to the battlefield. What if we build some weird multicolor Starfield of Nyx deck? Let's have some fun. What is the Toil and Trouble? Target player draws 2, loses 2, and then the Trouble is deals damage to target player given the number of cards in that player's hand. So this is a Fuse card. Fuse cards have been added as part of the spells package this week. We will take the Stab Wound, though. It's another enchantment for Starfield of Nyx, and a removal spell to boot. This looks like it's going to be fun. Maybe not good, but it'll be fun. In fact, I wonder if I should just take the Darksteel Ingot here. If Selene Vision could find non-creatures instead of just instants and sorceries, we would take it, but probably looks like we need an Ingot. All right, Cruise coming back is good. Though maybe I want to take Devour Flesh right now in case I don't end up playing blue. I'm guessing Rimrock Knight is not going to make the cut. So big enchantments. Wow, Guild Summit. Is the Gates deck open? Because Gurmag Angler is a really good pickup just for the black cards. No, I think we're supposed to take Angler. A lot of urban evolutions going around too. Yeah, there's a chance we're just some kind of black creature-based deck. Another Gurmag Angler on the wheel. Okay. I mean, I'm probably supposed to take Humble Defector. Could still be black-red. I want to be doing Starfield and Nyx, but if it's not open, it's not open. Stormbreath Dragon. I keep getting this card. Not that that's a bad thing, of course, but I kind of wanted to do Starfield. I guess we haven't seen much white. We first picked Silk Wrap, got nothing, and then kind of took the Starfield of Nyx on a whim. But, I mean, looking at it, yeah, this would be a good start to red-black, wouldn't it? Okay. Hopefully we can get some, like, Blood Tithe Harvesters or whatnot. I'm not sure how the Arena Open is going to work with this format, since... Come on! 2 Stormbreath Dragon? I'm losing out on another Dreadbore and a Raptor. It's insane, because this is a Mythic, too, and there's a Wild Slash. Alright, I mean... If it's open, it's open. Losing a lot of good stuff here. Dinrova Horror, another Philagi, Possessed Scab, but what can you do? Going back to my point, I'm not sure how the Arena Open's going to work. It's going to be, I mean, day 1 sealed, day 2 draft again, but I'm not sure what kind of pool they're going to be drawing from for the draft, especially. Sealed is just going to, like, all the cards possible are going to be in sealed. The question is, what's going to be in the draft, you know? Void Winnower. Cute. Got an Undead Butler here. Supernatural Stamina's okay. Yeah, Butler with 2 dragons seems worthwhile. Second Gurmag Angler. Issue is, I don't know if the red-black deck is nearly as good at getting cards in the graveyard as the blue deck is, so I don't think I want to take a second Gurmag here. I think I'd rather just take a random 2-drop. Right now we have, what, 1, 2, 3 2-drop creatures. This can rummage if we have a power 4 or greater. Second Slash. Yeah, this looks like a really good red-black deck. Were there any cards that I passed early? Because I hadn't commit yet. Maybe something out of the Philagi Archaeologist pack. And oh yeah, there was certainly something in the Starfield of Nyx pack that would have been better, but oh well. Anyways. Apologies, very sleep deprived right now. Day after Christmas, it was not that we got rowdy or anything. No, it's just baby has been not sleeping as well as we would hope lately. So just dad life things. Limits of Solidarity. They do have Nantuko Husk in the format at common, right? But I don't think there are many of the steel effects. There's a Rakdos Gate here, so no consideration, really. Another Bane of Bala Ged. How good is Expedite? Target creature gains haste until end of turn, draw a card. I guess it's a cheap cycling card for Gurmag, and it's a way to target our... Oh, I don't even have a... Oh, I guess I do, technically. We have 1 card that cares about getting targeted. Wow. Dreadbore Wheeling, Rogue Wheeling, another Gurmag. Okay. Maybe the Gurmag's going to get good after all. 4 instants, 2 sorceries. I've just never seen this card be worth playing. 3 Nobody's playing the black stuff. And there's the Husk I was talking about. All right. Polychronos, our pack 3, pick one open. I'm going to first pick this Guildgate. There's nothing else I care about in this pack anyways. I'd rather just make sure I get the Guildgate since it is perfect for us. Creature count is 12. Given that I have Dictate of Erebos, it is nice to pick up Nantuko Husk. We already have one, but a second wouldn't be bad, as that just gives you an easy way to force the opponent to sacrifice something, you know? That is one of the cards we were missing out on in black. Obnixilus's Cruelty. One of the best commons in the format. Kills the majority of things with the -5. Exile, also extremely relevant. Instant, only 3 mana. Our removal is really good. We have the Dictate, Stab Wound, Cruelty, Devour. I mean, I want... Oh, Fractos's Return is in this? This has to be one of the spells inclusions, right? That's awesome. X damage to target opponent or planeswalker. That player or that planeswalker's controller discards X cards. Wow. Nice pickup. As I was saying, I might not need to run something like Devour Flesh in this deck. The Harvester and the Pia and Kiran Nalaar. How nice it is to be rewarded. Manticore's pretty decent as well, honestly. Pack 3 has been insane. Do I want another Boundary Lands Ranger? I'll just take the Quag. Scab Clan Berserker's not bad. Second Undead Butler actually pretty good as well with the 2 Anglers and, well, the Butlers make the other Butlers better, of course. I guess we have enough removal that Berserker's probably good enough. I don't think we're running the Stab Wound anymore, for example. Evolving Wilds for 2 Anglers is good. Skeleton is like okay, right? I have the Husk and I have some Self-Mill, but don't think that's something we want in this deck. Okay, we wield one of the Husks. Do we want double Husk? I guess over Expedite. Uh, 16 or 17 land here. Generally, I think 16 land is preferred. But I kind of wish I had another DFC. Oh, I think we probably want Read the Bones too. Actually, I don't even care for a Coom Warrior. Tormented Hero is also quite filler. The Harvester Wield! Yeah. Yeah, we're going to cut the Hero. 1 drop. I mean, we could have had like 10 Gurmag Anglers. What is the worst card then? Devour Flesh, I think? Oh wait, that's... Oh, we don't even need to cut any cards. Yeah, now that just the question is, do I want to run 16 or 17 lands? I think I'm going to go ahead and run 17. We have Ranger, we have Humble Defector, we have Harvester, we have Read the Bones. I think those are all okay. Yeah, this deck looks very good. Would not be very happy if it gets anything fewer than 4 wins. I think on average we're going to get 4+ wins pretty easy. All right, round number 1. A little bit dirtly, but it's a keeper. Turn 1, Oath of Nissa. I would have assumed the Oaths were part of the Planeswalker style, sheet, but they're not. Pretty sure the majority of the Oaths are still in. All right, this is going to be pretty good for us. Our opponent on the play, but didn't do anything on the first 2 turns relevant-wise. So we should be able to devour or wild slash, oh, if they had a play. If they don't, we hope that they just get in with the scab. Okay, awesome. So now our Berserker's Renown, anytime they cast a non-creature spell, they're going to take 2 damage. Oh, man, I want to read the bones so badly there with the double Storm Breath in hand, but clearly Devour Flesh on a 4/4 is way too good. Alright, Exquisite Firecraft. So we can already Gurmag next turn if we don't find a land for Storm Breath. That's going to be good enough for me. Storm Breath into Storm Breath, though, would have been pretty over. Oh, Fight with Fire, too. Okay. Really was hoping we would just hit a land there, because now they get to develop to the board first. I was talking about that card. Sure. You got it. Oh, that's pretty funny. First strike trample. Yeah, we'll just race. Oh, they should have dashed is what they were saying. Is it safer to Dreadbore plus Harvester? They would need to add 6 points of damage. Whereas if I just Storm Breath, I put them on a... Yeah, 6 damage is a ton to find. If they draw the double strike card, I will lose. The one that's on the new bonus sheet. Alright. Clearly they did not. 2 Storm Breath Dragon. That game would have been very easy had we just hit the 5th land on time, but still got there, no problem. Sounds okay. If we really want to, we can activate the Humble Defector and then Devour Flesh with the trigger on the stack. Don't really care if they have a Wild Slash here, that's fine. The more cards that hit our graveyard, the earlier the Gurmag will get online. I'm going to wait a turn before killing their Slide Runner. There's no rush since we have Devour and Slash in hand. So even if they suit up this Slide Runner, we should be fine. Oh, I'm not happy with Silk Wrap, because that doesn't put the card in the yard. Alright, we'll Slash in response to the trigger. If they want to protect the Slide Runner in any way, we are fine with that. Great. Now we do the Devour before the Glory resolves, so they gain fewer life. Man, once again, this is the same thing as last game. Just need to hit that 5th land. Oh my gosh. Wait, couldn't they have cast the... Yeah, they could have cast the compulsory. It only cost 1 mana last turn. Come on, I hope we don't get unlucky again. I mean, that fuels the graveyard at least for our Gurmag the following. Yeah, of course. Milled 3 lands. The Stormbreath Dragon has got to be absurd versus them. It has pro-white, remember. If they're going to do this, I get to at least get back the Gurmag with the trade here, though that makes the Dictate worse. Okay. So I'm going to play it a little bit conservatively here. Pro-white. They could have Fight with Fire. They could have Exquisite Firecraft. They could have a way to make the Thopter have enough power. Right, that's not good enough. Only one card in their hand. Sure. All right. I do have to be careful about the Heart Piercer because Embalm Sack could also be a problem down the road. Oh! I did not mean to eat all of the cards from my graveyard. Whoops. That was a mistake. That was an insane draw. The Cruelty exiles the Manticore, so we don't have to worry about the Embalm coming back. Harvester is not good with Dictate of Erebos. Because if I'm harvesting, they get to sacrifice whatever they were looking for first. I guess I'll block like this and see if they do anything in combat, and if they don't... I don't want that to go to the graveyard. Okay. Now I can start doing a little bit of attacking. I should actually most likely kill the 1/1 token with the Harvester. And that way I don't have to be concerned about the air pressure in any way. Okay. Yeah, so let's kill the 1/1 token. And we just send one. We got to play it safe here. Because if I attack with both, they just take the hit, go to 1, and then try to kill me on the following turn, you know? And if I attack with all 3, then they just throw the Pilgrim underneath one of them. Please don't tell me you have Secure the Wastes. Are you freaking kidding? That is insane. We're dead exactly now? I mean, what can you do? I don't think I should have lost that game. Maybe I played a little bit loose. No, I don't think I did. No, it was kind of unfortunate there, right? We drew the second Gurmag Angler with 4 lands, and we had 2 or 3 5-drops in our hand. Yeah, we drew like all of our top end, and ugh. Wow, that feels incredibly unlucky. All right, what can you do? Good beats. I'm only running 2 anglers, man. Okay, this hand is good. Just lose the knight since it doesn't block anyways. Another red-white. And a Legionnaire. Alright, we slash that thing ASAP. I'm gonna say it, this Dictate of Erebos has not been particularly good in our deck, because we keep drawing all of our top end and nothing else. Are you kidding? I want to cruelty that thing, but I'm just gonna let them hopefully cast like a Witch's Mark or something. Oh. Beautiful. So they still get a 1/1 token, but the Witch's Mark fizzles. Bro, we could draw... you draw the same hand every time. Maybe I just need to cut these Gurmogs. No, they're too good. I mean, 4 mana, 5/5 here is still great. Gurmog's only blocking 1 damage, so... Best served just smacking them for 5 there. It's our best draw next turn. One of our 2 Storm Breaths, or... Wow, that's so risky! I can't punish them, though, but that was extremely risky to go for another mark like that. Sheesh. Oh, Expedite? Awesome. So they do get to flip the Kythian here and then untap one of their creatures and make it unblockable if they want to. If I lose to another red-white deck, that's going to be so, so sick. I think our deck should be very good versus red-white, but...
will always triumph.
God. I mean, maybe they didn't have a better play than to go for the Witch's Mark, but that's so extremely greedy when I go 5 mana pass, you know?
Justice cannot be killed.
Worst draw. I mean, this thing's indestructible. I can't attack into it. Stormbreath there probably would have won the game. Get to smack and kill the Gideon since they can't block.
I'm ready for whatever you've got.
Sure. And they have Follow the Hammer. Alright, so they have to sack their 1/1. I take 9, I go to 2. That was one of our best possible draws, actually. So I'm going to go to 1 here. Alright.
Bring it on.
Our deck is so good. We just keep drawing every angler. Dictate double angler draws, nothing else. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be... No. I just think we're running poorly. Sick. Sick, sick, sick. What a deck. All right, on to the next game. Hand looks very good. If we went turn 2 Butler, we could almost Gurmag Angler on 3. Oh yeah, this Rakdos' return should be insane versus Gates as well. I didn't mill a single creature off that. Unfortunate. Gates ablaze. So I do get to return my Harvester. All right. Gurmag Angler every time. We're going to go for maximizing on the Rakdos' return. Grabbed a mountain. So I guess they have a Wild Slash in their hand. Well, no problem casting all my spells this time. Return for 4, probably game ending next turn. Would be the guess of things. Especially if they're going to play a Crop Skirmisher. That's a great draw. All right. How many cards are in your hand? Pitch them all, please. Disgusting. Oof. What a beating. Yeah, they're going to have to discard it anyway, so might as well gain 5. All right, I mean, oh, that was a great draw for them. But they're living completely off the top, and we are way far ahead, so. I'll keep both. I don't think we bothered dreadboring the Sky Knight, especially with Stormbreath Dragon. If anything, we would dreadbore the Pilgrim's Eye. That's not realistic. All right, let's hit him down to 1. Okay. All right. You might have been able to defeat one Dreadbore, or Stormbreath Dragon, but... Dude, if they had clawed back into that game after we got the entirety of their hand with Rakdos' return, I would have been very, very sad. Okay, 2-2. Our rink is going the wrong way. I cannot escape these Gurmogs, my lord. Without fail, huh? Alright, Butler. Butler for the turn 3 Gurmog. Didn't we just... Could have swore we mulliganed that to the bottom. That is a great draw. Thank you. Alright, the deck is cooperating. Actually, I'm okay drawing both of those things. If it was Surveil, I think maybe binning for Gurmog next turn is fine, but... I mean, I guess if I trade, which they're going to do, then we get to Gurmag, so seems worth it. Another matchup where Rakdos' return is probably nuts. Oh, that sucks. Happy to see that. Okay, that's fine. Actually, this is good, right? Keening Apparition off the battlefield, so now they can't blow up my Dictate. Okay, here's the plan here. They target the Husk. I flash this out, sack the Husk, they sacrifice the Horror, and I don't have to discard. And now we try to draw Stormbreath Dragons. Nice thing here is that if the Harvester dies, they have to sacrifice their Colossus. Destroy target non-creature permanent? Are you kidding? Oh my god. I have a feeling we should not be losing to that, but good news here. We do get to exile their Gate Colossus. Alright. Well, it looks like we're gonna go 2 and 3 with, I think, a very insane deck. That's absurd, really. What are these games? Oh. Okay. Ugh. Ashen Rider? Yeah. So I need to draw Devour Flesh or land. Okay. Our deck, I don't think, is supposed to lose to that deck either. Man, what a beating! This had to be one of the better decks I've drafted in this format, and we went 2 and 3. But we had so many awkward games. Games where we draw both Anglers and Dictate and then get stuck on 4 lands. I mean... Yeah, I like, if we had this deck for the Arena Open, I would be thrilled, but... Yeah, 2 and 3. I think we low-rolled the variance, and sometimes that is that. So, good beats. I think we drafted well. I think we played as well as we could, and sometimes the, you know how the games go. That's why we say that's Magic, baby. It is what it is. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.